Hi everybody, welcome to Gunpla TV.
Hey guys.
Brought to you by HobbyLink Japan. This is episode 173.
73.
Yeah, and we're back showing the stuff we like. Like I got a Master Raid kit. Ryan's got a Star Wars kit. So we're going to talk about these in more detail. And I got some stuff here that just came in. But first, some stuff just went up on the site within the last few days. And we want to let you guys know all about it. Alright, the first thing we're going to show you, it's not an actual kit, but they are accessories for kits and kits that are on the way. And everybody knows builder's parts. We've talked about the MS parts, which are like accessories for the robots you're building. Now we're getting the weapons, the system weapons. And this is System Weapon 9. And this one contains stuff for the Origin kits. And System Weapon 10 will contain weapons that are Astray, for Astray kits, Astray themes. Okay. So those are both coming out if you want those weapons for your HG kits. So that's what you got to look at. Now we have something very interesting. Yeah. It's the Tryon 3, and this is from Build Fighters, I believe.
Love this chest plate.
Yeah, it's looking kind of Saturday morning Japan TV show look.
Yeah, it's like Transform.
It's like the kind of, not the rider, what is it, the Go Kaiser or something, those kind of things. It's got that look, but I kind of like it. So I'm glad to see, a lot of people are glad to see it too.
Yes, it's very popular, lots of...
Yeah. This is what I'm interested in because it's HG, which isn't my thing, but Bandai is saying this is the Revive series, like this new life. They're bringing back these older kits with new model designs, so it'll be interesting to see details, articulation. I mean, the
Guncannon easier to put together as well.
Yes, I mean the Guncannon hasn't seen an HG release in some time. So, all right, this is the Gastima. Must be Reconquista G. Gastima.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that effect part is great. The shoulders are kind of cool. They always have that certain type of look on those Reconquista kits. There's another Zaku is coming out. This one is the one you need to make the Black Trinity. Like they've released the 06R, but now they're releasing this, and it's actually, you have the ability to make it as either of one of two kits, and you can swap back and forth. So you can make Gaia's Zaku, or you can make Mash's Zaku. They give you the parts for both, but you just swap them back and forth depending on which one you want to make at the time. All right, the next RE100 is the Dijeh. Hey, Mr. Dijeh. Playing a song in June.
Mr. Dijeh.
This one, I'm interested in it. I mean, it looks more crazy than the Mark III that came out.
It looks like it's in a metal band.
Yeah. It looks kind of cool. A little bit of Gelgoog kind of look there. And after that, we have the Master Grade. This is another Gundam Build Fighters Master Grade. A lot of people were really, really hoping to see more Master Grade Gundam Build Fighters kits. So there you go. And Ryan, this might be what you're most excited for.
Bike, but also you're very excited as well. I think you've always said this is one of your favorites.
I love the Scout Trooper and the speeder bike.
1/12 scale.
When I was a kid, I had the 3 3/4 inch figure and the speeder bike, and you push the button on the back, which is actually supposed to look like it's like pack sack or whatever, and the thing would explode in parts like it did in the movie. So I would lose parts all the time.
It's a tree magnet
together
or
and
a magnet
and find
tree.
them and yeah. I love the speeder bike, so I'm glad to see that it's coming out as a Plamo kit in the near future. There you go. That's the new stuff. A lot of exciting stuff there.
That snow speeder. I mean, it's been
so...
Sorry.
Yeah.
The speeder bike with the Scout.
Yeah.
I mean, I've built the Stormtrooper and their kits, and I'm sure it'll be a blast.
I think it's going to be interesting because we know that the Stormtrooper, it's articulate. You can bend the legs and the arms. But what they're going to have to do is probably give you extra hands so you can grip. Like that, you'll be gripping your speeder bike, or in this case, sometimes I think it was like this.
You know what they need? They also need a tree.
Yeah, maybe you have to craft your own tree, right? Maybe you can do that for your diorama. So get an extra one and have like part of it this way.
Yeah. I want to. What are those little guys?
The Ewoks. You want an Ewok?
Yeah, I want an Ewok hanging on.
Yeah.
That would be so awesome.
Yeah. Well, they can make Ewok kits.
Yeah,
I'm sure they're going to be a Wicket. And maybe a low-grade kit coming. I would not be surprised. I mean, they have so many characters to do first. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Before the new movie. Anyway, I said sorry.
Yes, let me put the Double X. I have him here. He's finished. Let me put him away, or out of the way anyway. And let's talk about new kits. This just came in, and I just grabbed them like 20 minutes ago. The first one is the Lightning Gundam, the latest BB Senshi. It's number 398. It's from Gundam Build Fighters. And this guy, well, let's open him up. Now the Lightning Gundam, it's a pretty unique Gundam. It's, of course, looks like one of the ones that is has a Wave Rider mode kind of thing. It's not called Wave Rider on this guy. First, let me show you the sticker. So you go, and that big fin this Lightning Gundam has. That's pretty cool. And the other bag of runners here. And one thing I want to point out is it does transform, but not like the way we've seen other Wave Rider modes transform. What you kind of do, if you can see in here, is you're going to pop off a piece of this backpack, because the backpack sits on his back, but you actually drop it on the front of him. So he has his flight mode, but the lightning's kind of hanging on underneath there.
Okay.
But it is attached by pegs, like it's not just the hands. So it'll stay on there, no problem. It is pretty cool. So Gundam Build Fighters, I'll show you this really quickly here too, because once it's in its flight mode, you can actually mount other SDs on top of them. So that's pretty cool. All right, there you go. There's that little BB Lightning Gundam. And the next one also from Build Fighters. This one's way cooler, I think. It's the Transient Gundam. Yeah. And it's coming with, like, look at the artwork here. You can see it. Wait, is that a trident? That's cool. And you can see it's
Aquaman.
Yeah, he's look like he's got double weapons here. They got him on a stand so they can stretch them out. But he's looking pretty cool with all those effect parts there. Like, come on, that looks awesome. That looks awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna get this guy over here. Ryan, do you want to talk about Star Wars?
Oh,
now?
yes,
I see you've got something there.
I got my TIE Fighter. Let me get set up.
Okay.
I can talk about this guy.
Sure.
So Sid, here we have the TIE Fighter 1/72 scale.
Yep.
What is it? TIE twin ion engine.
That's right. That's what TIE is.
Sorry. Yeah, TIE. Not as a, yeah. It makes sense, you know. This is the Sanar Fleet Systems TIE in Space Superiority Starfighter.
That's right. Not
superiority is another statement, but you got to sell it, you know.
Maybe it was superior at the time it was originally made.
Maybe when Darth Vader was flying it.
Maybe the Empire didn't have the newest technology at the time because their budget went into a big, giant planet.
Well, any product that puts superiority in the name, you're really suspicious of.
I know.
Exactly. I mean, if your car's called Superiority, it's probably not very superior.
Anyway, people know the good stuff.
Once again, Bandai. I mean, this took me. I lie not. I exaggerate not. 30 minutes.
Yeah?
Yes, look, I haven't done the decaling, but it's... And look, in
that's
30 minutes, you get this. Like, that is just...
that's kind of cool.
Insane.
Yeah.
And the detail's good. I haven't done any crazy wet weathering yet.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're all waiting with bated breath.
Yeah.
And you have the bases, so you can actually tie bases together. And Sid was telling me a guy actually showed him a photo where the X-Wing was in front and the TIE Fighter was in the back. So
he managed to recreate one of the scenes from the movie, just the angle he had positioned the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter at, and the camera angle. It was actually really, really good.
Okay. Yeah, I will try bringing my TIE Fighter and set it up.
Yeah.
Once again, the kit does come with stickers and decals.
Water slides and marking seals. Okay.
Yes. Water slides and what's it said?
Yeah.
Now you do get a clear window, but you also get this version as well, so you can put the decals on there.
Okay.
And make it more, I guess, authentic.
Yeah.
If you don't want the clear cockpit. Mm-hmm. You also have a little fighter pilot in there.
The TIE Fighter pilot.
Yeah. Done in black, very sexy black.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Very cool. I'm so happy. I'm Bandai. You know, keep making this.
That's right.
It's nice to be able to build a kit that just takes very quick, and looks good, and I can reminisce.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best part of it. That feeling of, I remember being this old.
Now this is actually one of the TIE fighters. If you didn't know this, that was behind Darth Vader in the trench run, and actually took him out.
Yeah. So maybe this guy is not too popular around the Empire right now.
But go Rebel! So there we have the awesome TIE Fighter. We do actually have these in stock, so you know I recommend grab them
while you can.
Grab them while you can. While they're
grab
hot.
them before they smash into asteroids and bits and pieces. That was a good scene.
Awesome scene.
Yeah.
Now Sid.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I got Master Grade goodness right here. Double it. I got the Double X Master Grade. Last week we talked about the radiator plates and the little gimmick assembly in the arms and the legs, and I actually showed how to put it together.
Yeah.
Now I've got the whole thing done. So today I'm going to talk about the twin satellite cannon and that whole, X on its back. So let me get started.
Sweet.
All right, here is the Double X. It's finished now. We showed it last week and showed radiator plates and whatever else. I'll have those open again in a minute here. What we're showing today is this backpack, and of course it comes off quite easily. There it is, and it is pretty heavy, so you're going to be doing a little bit of juggling with this guy to have him balanced sometimes when he's standing. But a lot of people are going to put this guy on an action base, and they're not going to have to worry about that. First thing I want to mention before I talk about the weapons in entirety is, I talked about this last week, is this little kind of opening here on the back. Sorry, it drops down there and it opens. There's something there. And also this will flip up or flip down, I think, one of them. And there's an opening there. And I wondered what that was. Well, people have speculated in the comments after the episode that there's something called a G Falcon, which is a no-grade kit from years ago. But it was meant for the old 1/100 scale no-grade Double X. And they're thinking that that will be compatible with this master grade. So if I can ever get my hands on one of those older G Falcons, I might actually try it out and let people know how it works. So now I want to talk about this guy's weapons. Now we know the big thing on his back is a weapon, so we'll get to that last. And in the meantime, I'm going to show you, well, there's his shield, and it just mounts on the back of his arm there. There's a poly cap. And then there is his gun. Now the gun will go in his hand if you swap parts. I'm not going to worry about that yet. But if you fold in the handle, it has this little clip here. You can actually clip it in here so it can be held by the same arm that's holding the shield.
Oh, okay.
So
cool.
You don't have to worry about storing it somewhere. It'll kind of hang there by itself. And it will stay on. It's pretty good. And for beam sabers, I guess, they're a little bit different shape than what we've normally seen. For the handles, it actually is the side skirt here. You pull this up like so, and you pull this out. Give me a sec. And then you can mount the beam saber effect part and put it in the hands. But I actually prefer the look of it on the side skirt. I think it's got a cool look to it. So I'm going to drop it back in there. Give me a sec here. Make sure I get it correct. And plop it. It'll click back down. There you go. So I'm going to move these out of the way, and we'll talk about the Double X and what makes him the Double X. Because right now he kind of looks like a Y. When you have him standing in the box art or whatever, the images, the guns and the backs splay out like this, so he kind of looks like an X already, but that's not kind of.
That's not the X we're talking about.
Yeah, that's nothing. He looks like, well, kind of like an X. So I'll move these out of the way for now, and I'll show you. This is really, really cool. I gotta kind of move these out of the way here. How this works now. There is an extra little, how do you say, satellite thing. This is a satellite beam cannon, right? So
solar panel, no?
You open solar panel, whatever you want to call it. You open it up.
Don't quote me on that.
You open it up like so, and then this one that's hidden inside there will also fold down, and the same clip that's here is also here, so you can clip them together. So I will clip them together. They open as much as you want to open them, and they'll also go together if you start folding it in like this. So depending on how you're going to receive that beam from the satellites or whatever we're going to do, it can move. It's actually pretty cool. And then the same is on the opposite side. You open it up, fold this part down, and remember these plastic parts are clear parts, but underneath them is that like really reflective silver piece of paper. It works really, really well. So let's drop them in here. I'll open them up because I like them better with totally opened up like that. He looks huge. So now I have these guns. Well, I can just flip them up like this, right? And they do extend even longer than they already are. Like that's pretty long, right? Well, they do extend again like this. It becomes even longer. And when you see it, you're like, well, what's the point of this? Are they supposed to bend? Well, they can bend, but Bandai has designed this gimmick. If I open up the entire shoulder here, like so, and I open up that, it creates this opening in here. Sorry, I'm in a little too far. It creates this opening. So when you go like this, you can actually fit it in here, like so. And it will turn if you want it to, but I'll clip it back a little bit so it doesn't go anywhere. Let's do this from the other side as well. Open it up. Open up the gun. There it is. Put it into its new home. Make sure it's all nice and snug there. Now I'll get this guy to stand up because he is somewhat heavy, but when he's in this this mode, he's not bad because the guns sticking out the front offset the weight of those things on his back. So I imagine most people are going to be posing him in this kind of pose. And I might as well open up his arms and legs and get these radiator plates showing. Get the full effect here. Give me a second. Don't embarrass me, Double X here.
The Double X full effect.
Double X full effect satellite beam cannon. You heard it here first. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I really, really had a good time with this kit. I'll take some time on my own later on, trying to play around with him a little bit. But there he is for now. Gundam Double X. There you go, Double X. Twin satellite cannon. He's all ready to go. Look at that. I'll set him up. Don't mess with this guy, TIE Fighter.
No, I know. Well, the TIE Fighters aren't famous. Yeah. I think if you knocked into this guy, it'd explode.
That's right. Ewoks would take that down
Yeah,
if it was a land-based machine.
Yeah, they just drop a branch on it. And
That's right.
Great kit, though.
We love it. As much as we make fun of the TIE Fighter, like, come on.
It's like Stormtroopers, you know?
It's like TIE Fighter is the beginning, right? Like, you make a TIE Fighter and then you improve it, and you may have a TIE Interceptor or a TIE Bomber, or, you know, Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. It's got to start somewhere, though.
Yeah, better pilots.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they just get clones.
Yeah, clones.
They just clone the bad pilot.
That's right.
Anyway, should we do comments?
Yes, we should.
Neon Wave.
It's heavy. Did I mention that? Like, look at this thing.
Yeah, look at those guns.
Yeah.
They're massive.
There you go.
Anything that isn't Jar Jar Binks would be fine to make into a model.
See, people already know how it's going to go.
I'm
I'm sure we might see a Jar Jar at some point, but
no, we won't. Well, maybe, yeah. Well.
but there's lots of other ones that they could make, and I would be happy. And a lot of people commented actually in the last episode, you know, what they would like to see made as a Star Wars kit. So there's a lot of good suggestions and a lot.
I don't
of
know
stuff
if
to
I'd
work
want
with.
those robots. What do they call those droids from the prequels?
Which one?
Like the ones that were everywhere.
Oh, the soldiers or whatever. The Droid
Yeah.
Federation soldiers.
Those are retarded.
They'd have a hard time standing up
Yeah. Ugh.
as a model kit, but it'd still be interesting to see what Bandit does.
Yeah, I'd build it
Yep.
for $20. Anyway, next question.
Yep.
Futa Boy, are you guys planning on showing off the Snowspeeder when it is released? I was wondering if it has a extendable tow cable.
Yeah, I'm sure we're going to be showing it.
Yeah, absolutely. We will.
Yeah.
We will build it.
One of us will build it. We'll probably fight over who gets to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be shown on the show for
Yeah,
sure.
we'll find out if it has a tow cable.
I'll make you a deal, Ryan. You can build a snow speeder, but I get to build this speeder bike. How's that sound? Like,
That's fair.
I'm staking my claim already.
That sounds fair.
Okay.
Next, Ovi the Great. Always love starting off my week with Gunpla TV, guys. And for Star Wars model kits, I would love to see a Darth Maul and maybe a General Grievous kit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ovi the Great comments a lot, but I left this comment in because I thought, when it struck me, like, a General Grievous kit would probably be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, if you have the extra arms, and you give him the lightsabers, and yeah, it would be pretty cool. Because it's a robot. You know, it's not a human that you have to try and make an elbow look like an elbow.
My only problem with General Grievous is his name is a bit on the nose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm General Grievous. I'm going to grieve you now.
That's right. You're making a grievous mistake messing with me. Yeah.
It's like, really?
Okay. Well, it's not like George Lucas is the most original person out there.
No, I guess.
But,
I mean, Luke Skywalker. Anyway. Yeah, Darth Maul, I wouldn't mind. Actually, I watched him in the animated series, whatever it was called. And he was cool. Yeah. His brother was in it as well.
Okay.
He has a brother.
Okay.
After they cut him in half, they stuck the lower half, or the upper half of his body onto like a spider droid legs. It was freaky. Anyway,
Weird.
I love Star Wars. Great show, guys. Talking about highly collectible, pricey action figures. What do you guys think about the long anticipated Danguga by Sentinel?
Yeah, have you seen that thing?
That's crazy.
It's going to be crazy. And you know, when we put it on the site, you know, a lot of people were talking about it, the rumor that it's going to come. And then we actually got the info, we put it up on the site. Oh my God.
And it's an HLJ exclusive one.
Yeah,
It comes with a
we
special bag
have some special
from
bouquet
Sentinel.
to give away. The Sentinel,
So, yeah.
we were in contact with them to arrange that kind of special stuff. So buy your Dankuga from us and get your HLJ swag.
Yes.
It's going to be cool. It's
While
going to
you
be
can.
really, really cool.
Yeah, I don't know if Sentinel is going to do another run, so.
Yeah.
Shintendo, is that right? Hey,
Yeah.
Sid and Ryan, I have a question. How can I identify a water slide decal on a certain kit
Yep.
if it's a water slide or not? Like, for example, NG Shenanju version OVA. And does water slide decals really need Mr. Mark Softner to use on a certain kit? Great video as always. Zion.
People who don't read Japanese might have a problem trying to decipher what's a water slide decal and what's a marking sticker at first.
Yeah.
Once you kind of know what you're looking at, you won't have that confusion again. The easiest way, the way I learned anyway, is that it has a little text on the bottom of the marking sheet. each one Bandai makes. And it will either say marking seal, of course in katakana. You know, you can't read it, but you know, kind of, you know it's not kanji. But when you see the kanji for water and like turn, like rotate over or whatever, Suite 10 it's called, that means it's decal. So I'm going to make sure that we have that kanji on the screen right now
Yeah,
so you guys can see it. And then when you look at that thing you have in your box, you'll be able to tell if it's a water slide or not. We'll have a little bit of
We will
resource
demonstrate to you.
I will make sure it's in the
Yeah.
blog post as well.
Yeah.
So we have an explanation in there and people just know what to look for when it comes to the Japanese text.
Sweet.
And now for the next part of his question when it comes to Mr. Mark Softer. I've built a lot of kits without using it at all.
Yes.
If you have a really, really curved surface or a really, really large decal, you might want to consider using it.
It's for the bubbles. I mean, that's
Yeah.
I think one of the things you want
But
to get
if
rid
you're
of the
just
bubbles.
putting on normal decals, and the majority of the decals you're getting with the Bandai kits now, they're pretty small and they're pretty flat and they're not going over very many curved surfaces. If you're just careful when it comes to taking the water away and stuff like that, you shouldn't need to use Mark Softer.
Yeah,
But you
like
should try to top coat it just to protect it.
a long time ago, I did a Hasegawa AK. What is it?
The plane.
The plane.
Yeah.
And it had huge decals laid on top of each other.
Yeah.
In that case, you really need it just to get
Yeah.
rid of all the craziness.
Yeah. It'll suck it down
Yeah.
and make sure it's not going anywhere.
But for most Gundam kits, I mean,
No.
the decals are never very big.
When I first started using water slide decals, I was using everything like Mark Setter, Mark Softer, trying to make sure I did it all right. But after doing the amount of kits that I have and the amount of water slides that I have, for the most part, I don't.
Yeah.
Because I know that once it's on there and I'm satisfied with it, the water evaporates and I'll put a top coat on and I will be fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next, C-Bot. Gundam X needs a lot more love. It's the Mad Max of the Gundam series. Have you seen the trailer for the new one, by the way? Another great bit of fun. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that trailer is
Yeah.
awesome. And it's going to be rated R.
Yeah.
A lot of people were worried it was going to be a PG.
PG Mad Max.
Yeah.
Yeah. The trailer is pretty crazy though. Yeah.
I watched Mad Max 1 recently and holy
Crap.
yeah, it's it is what?
Yeah, and that was way back when.
I know, like
Yeah.
yeah, these days that's a triple X, mate.
Yeah.
Next, MG. Hey, Sid and Ryan, I just discovered Gunpla about a month ago and completely into it. All 172 plus of your videos got me through many boring shifts at work the last 3 weeks.
Don't get fired.
Yeah. What kind of job do you have?
Actually, give
Though
me a
you
try.
sometimes kid about the early episodes that helped increase my modeling skills tenfold. I just want to say I appreciate all the work you guys do and thank you for the awesome shows and content.
Oh,
Thank you,
thanks for the
sir.
comment. Yeah, back in the day.
The
How many
Dijeh.
days ago now? How many years ago? 3 years ago?
4 years now.
4 years ago. When we first started this,
In the galaxy far.
we were doing tutorial videos.
Yeah.
Simple things like weathering, panel lining, water slide decals, stickers.
I was
yeah.
building a lot more complicated
Yeah.
kits.
The first like 20, 30, 40 episodes we were trying to do that. And people are coming back to us and saying, will you do anything like that again? And we're still considering it. It might be time soon to kind of bring that back
I
up
think
again.
it's a good idea.
But in the meantime, what I'm trying to do is go back to those
Mhm.
first episodes and like retitle them
Hmm.
and enter the description of what we do in that episode, so people who are looking for the tutorial stuff can see
Can
the
actually find
episode
it.
title and be able to find
Yeah.
it. Because way back then, we didn't anticipate doing 172 episodes,
No.
and we weren't really very careful with the titles.
And we'll try to set up maybe a category on the blog.
Yeah, we'll,
know,
we'll
something
do what
like
we can
that.
to make sure that resource is available to everybody.
But yeah,
and
for
easily
anyone who's
accessed.
only started watching us recently, we
Yeah.
do have a lot of
Yeah.
in-depth tutorials
Yeah.
all over the place doing water slides, very complex water slides, some pretty heavy damage, battle damage,
Metal parts,
Metal parts.
aftermarket parts, and so on and so forth.
the
So we've
huge
done a lot of
Millennium
stuff.
Falcon,
Yeah, we've done a lot of stuff.
yeah, masking, that was awesome.
That
That's
was fun.
masking the tank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
panel washes.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
So okay, it's
Sorry.
my turn now.
Neil's turn.
While we-
Competition, yeah?
While we take a walk down memory lane.
Yeah.
Cue
Just
the
like
music.
Fader.
No flashback? Okay, no. All right, so
Sid was younger. I was younger.
I was younger,
We were free.
thinner, and had more hair. Okay, so on that note, we had 306 comments on the last episode.
Oh.
And if you remember what we were giving away here, let me find the pile here.
Giving away SDs.
We're giving away, no, we're giving away
No?
the HGs,
Oh,
HG
oh,
Master
sorry,
and the
sorry.
Nobel. So let's go to the Nobel first, because that's what
Oh
I
yeah,
showed
this
on
is
show
the
first.
pretty kit.
Yeah, this is like the Sailor Moon / chick Gundam.
A lot of love for this. Some people were really saying, this is my
everybody's
favorite
like,
thing ever. Yeah.
Oh, I really want that. Or I'm trying to get my girlfriend into Gundam. This would be the perfect kit. And I think, well, I can see the appeal for a female modeler. Gundam on its own, like, even though it's not a girly kit, almost any kit, the experience of putting it together is enough to get people hooked. So don't worry about your girlfriend.
And there's Bear Guy.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about getting your girlfriend the only girl Gundam in existence. Although there's the Mrs. Sabi, so hey.
Yeah.
We have two now.
And Bear Guy and Bear Baby
yeah,
and whatever.
Bear family.
Bear Family.
Okay, so
Bear Naked.
the winner of the Nobel
Yes.
Prize for Literature goes to comment number 176, and it's Aplar. I don't know if I spelled that right, but he writes, I need to get an MG Unicorn, but I'm super excited for the real great O-Riser, and so am I, Ryan. And you know what gets me excited?
What?
New posters.
Yeah, we have a new poster.
We have a new poster. We got this poster today because they're starting to promo.
I feel the questions already been sent.
Yeah,
We
so
can't
how can we get a
give
poster?
these away.
Maybe we'll get some extra, and if so, we'll try to find a way
Yeah, we'll
to
try
give
and
them
do
away.
our best to do
We
a
do that.
poster competition. Actually,
I have to
we've
think
had
of
so
a
many
competition.
questions recently and over the years. Maybe we should think about it.
Well, we usually give them away as prizes for like fun things we thought of on top of our head,
Okay,
like
let's,
show us your
let's
mug
do some
and
thinking.
those kind of things.
That was
so
fun.
that was really fun. So let me give it some thought, and I'll see what kind of competition we can come up with. You know, Facebook style competition, and then we'll give away some posters if we get them. So it's in the works. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So
Stay peeled.
yeah.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Don't peel
Stay
yourself.
glued to. Keep your eyes peeled to the screen. No, glued to the screen. Next one is the Master Gundam, which is whole, but the horse needs some work. Rather than take it out back and shoot it, I figured we'd give it to somebody who could fix a
Or eat
broken
it.
leg. Yeah, they do that in Japan. I ate some recently.
It's a bit sweet.
Yeah, it's one thing.
I don't like to ride them. I don't like to eat them.
Yeah, it didn't do anything for me. I just like my sushi in the form of tuna, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, that went to comment number 40,
Uh-huh.
and it's, you know, I'm just gonna try and read that, but I can't, so I'm just gonna read the letters. LOKIIDDQD. Yeah, I don't know either. That's his name.
Okay.
And it works. He registered as that new one. So he says, looking forward to any big Star Wars kits, you guys. Yeah? All right. So if there's any big Star Wars kits, of course, we're going to show them on the show. So he's looking forward to those. So we have. I will be contacting you via email. Please be patient. And then I will be asking for your address and mailing them off to you. Because that's what I do.
And yeah, just a reminder to actually win what Sid is going to talk to you about now. Go to HobbyLink TV. This episode 172.
173. This
173.
Yep.
Sorry, 173. Leave your comment there, and you'll stand a very good chance of winning.
That's right. It's all based on luck and random stuff.
And .org.
So now I have to announce the kit that we're giving away.
Yes.
And I'm trying to build up the suspense because it's a pretty good one. Well, anyway, it's pretty big. So I will not wait any further. Look at this thing, Ryan.
What?
Yeah, we've got
It's
a
my
mega
favorite
size. Is this
kit.
the first mega size we've ever given away? It might be.
Pull it
Actually,
out. Pull it out. Pull it out.
That's what she said.
Show it to me.
Well, it's kind of a surprise and a surprise. People didn't expect to give away a mega size in the show. And look at this. I also have the HG version of the Gundam Age one here too. So I am giving away 2 kits or more. So check this out. Remember this guy?
Oh, these. You know, when I first started building Gundam, mega size is awesome.
Yeah, you did the H2, I believe. I did the H1.
Actually, I did 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember the other
Yeah.
one.
And this one, for those who don't know, I'm going to pull off the backpack here really carefully. There's an LED in there.
Yeah.
This guy lights up. Well, you'll have to find your own battery. I'm sorry. But there we go. So there you go. And of course, I
these
got
guys are the best.
the beam sabers, these huge things, and the extra hands to hold them, and whatever else. And even the part splitter you need to like
cross
fix it and
snapper,
take things
yeah.
apart. So somebody's going to get a mega size. I might disassemble a little bit to fit in the box I have to send it in. But somebody's getting this guy.
I want to shed it here. I love mega
Yeah.
size. Where is the mega size, Bandai? Well, I guess the
It's
RE
recent.
line is.
I was just going to say, it's kind of, RE shares similar design traits
Yeah.
in the joints. So maybe they just downsized their mega size. Now, here's the Gundam Age HG I talked about. There we go.
Sweet.
There's that guy. He's cool and super articulate. I grew to like the Age 1 kit a lot.
Yes,
the H2s,
yes.
not so much, but the Age 1 I really liked. And also, I'm going to throw in this guy I painted way back in the day.
Metallic.
Yeah, I painted him with a silver color just to see what would work, and I made this. This is the beginning Gundam from that very short-lived series. What is it? Beginning Gundam? Not Gundam Build Fighters, which we're doing now, but Gundam Builders, I think is what it's called. And they had a short series of a few animes. And I built this kit, really liked it, but thought, yeah, I'm going to change the color scheme a little bit. And I ended up painting it with these metallics. I got metallic red, metallic blue, and the silver on there. So somebody's going to win this kind of custom beginning Gundam along with the H1. Now I'm finding so much stuff in these boxes. Yeah, I forgot that was in there.
173 episodes.
That's right. So there's a couple H1s to give away, one HG and one MG. Ryan's already told you how to win.
Yes.
Is there anything else you would like to say, Ryan?
I'd just like to remind everyone that we're on YouTube, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter.
Yeah.
We have a fantastic blog with lots of groups and very helpful modelers.
Yeah.
And just once again, we're brought to you by HobbyLink Japan, hrj.com. If you can, please buy from us.
All right, sounds good. April is RG month. Everybody's sorry about the RG,
Yeah.
but we have a couple weeks left. I'm sorry, you'll have to wait. But in the meantime, we're going to be getting some new kits, so I'll be showing those as they come in.
Sweet.
And until then, we'll see you later.
See you guys.